one West. Them gal favorite. You know the thing come down already. From the U.P.K in I building, just I the gal them and I the liquor. She no want me no friend of mine. She want skin out on the bed of mine. She have good brain plus a better mind. Me say who for body that she say yes a mine. She come brace the Beretta 9. Me make she come we ahead of time. She get good day plus a better night. Me say who for body that, never mind, we nah fit cap. Bad blood clot killers go ask me cap. Thing na ya attack me pass me counselor. General YAHANNA me done you don't figure. This them man they get spread out for that. Hey boy cross the line no all idiot. Make some bumbo clock on shot let off in ya. The truth never change, no care much time elapse. The work I put in my dog would not relax. Me general set the thing and it a grow. Some fool never loyal, them never true to the thing and it a show. Me know a couple things for sure. A bag of gal but never touch her out. Which church boy can make you touch your toe? She want gunman down in a she Hey, she no want be no friend of mine. She want skin out on the bed of mine. She have good brain plus a better mind. Me say who for body that she say yes a mine. She want real killer, the one West nigga. Violate the Aki and man squeeze trigger. She don't want no house nigga. She want a feel nigga. She want a steel figure. Real killer. Boy watch your mouth when they talk. And mind the angel a board him craft. Them fool they no firm, them soft. One West never bow to no holding calf. Chain pa me neck does a spark. When me pass them think is a rolling calf. Boy run up man fool him clot. Chop get up run like hold him fast. Pass over. Me nah jump but still me nah sober. The rum pack a punch and sting just like cobra. At 3,000 years we cross over. Most type power not bumbo clad obia. Me take a oath too late to start over. I'm a damn Shabbat one U.P.K soldier. Me take a oath too late to start over. I'm a damn Shabbat. She no want be no friend of mine. She want skin out on the better mind. She have good brain plus a better mind. Me say who for body that she say yes a mine. She come brace the Beretta 9. Me make she come way ahead of time. She get good days, better night. Me say who for body that, never mind. Yeah. I want West in I place once more, yeah, easy. You wanna know where me come from? You wanna know where me come from? I believe. You wanna know where me come from? I don't pan the Middle East, but y'all out the West want give the kid peace. Me take over to pretty Christine. A big broad smile and giggling teeth. Have a brand new 4-5 pretty crisp clean. We deal with the chica press pretty pristine. Them say them bad but we no intrigue. If you this now you top them killing increase. And we no join both sides. One West are the best you fi know boy. You put a S on your chest when the chrome pine. Every bone a broke when left lone tribe. They go force right boy if you know your size. Don't see me on the street on a force fight. You get ratchet knife in your throat pipe. Man who make your job flesh or your ghost rise. Give up the ghost, make it both wise. Y'all shut up, bend over, pan to a pint. Fuck you, make you get wet like a boat ride. If you hold tight, y'all, me a hold tight. Alright, no later, then more time. Me have things to do, but got more fight. Lucky where the nanny, girl do bright. When we shoot the bumbo clad, you grind. That's where me come from. I don't pan the Middle East, but y'all out the West one get the kid peace. Me step over to pretty Christine. A big broad smile and giggling teeth. Have a brand new 4-5 pretty crisp clean. We deal with the chica press pretty pristine. Them say them bad but we no intrigue. If you this now you top them. Yeah, them too bad, I just mouth them up, I just slogan. You coulda big and tough like Hulk Hogan. You get your own a bag, you get total. Send your soul to God, the best no God. The whole fucking clip of your own yard. No come set, no chop of your own bat. I go get sent off, we run postal. Get a play out box. She say me handsome, she want hold me cocky at ransom. She want hood fi broke, she want yam some. She say breed me, give me that one son, boy. We have shotgun, we have Remington, we have Magnum. So if a beef you want, you can have some. Anything we come turn in a phantom. How where we come from? I don't want the Middle East, but y'all out the West one get the kid piece. Me say poor but the pretty Christine. A big broad smile and giggling teeth. Have a brand new 4-5 pretty crisp clean. We deal with the trigger press pretty pristine. Them say them bad but we no intrigue. If you this now you attack them killing increase. Increase. You know. Yeah, Z. I one was in a building. I know when we come through, just hide the gal them and hide the liquor.
Israel, July 3rd to July 6th, we're gonna have the North Carolina cookout in Fayetteville. This year, the cookout is gonna be in Fayetteville at Seabrooks Park. Don't miss it, Israel. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are all invited. All right? We're going to bring you on and show you all where slaves were brought to be sold. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And on Sunday, we're going to have a cookout. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, bring your family. Kids, your wives, aunt, uncle, grandma, everybody. We're going to have a fun time at Seabrook Park.
To rise no more. I'm taking a look in the streets. It's real every day what I see. We constantly searching for peace. My people just wanna be free. We tired of the cell blocks and the bullshit. That lying nigga in the pulpit. Same shit but a different day. I speak truth, they ain't come to play. You in the way, better move, nigga. That follow no way gon' be cruel, nigga. Say you're gon' get that tool, nigga. Matter of fact, get you by two, nigga. You see the signs that's in front of you? That's in the rough from up under you. Shit is gon' fall, yeah, I promise you. Make up your mind what you gonna do. You heard it? Now listen.
I.S.U.P.K. presents the 8th annual Midwest Fire Weekend 2025. A day of brotherhood, sisterhood, food, fun, and unity. We raising funds to cover the barbecue, the food, the drink, bounce houses, snow cones, games, and more, so the whole family can come out and enjoy. Every donation helps us make this day even greater for the community. Support the Midwest Fire Weekend 2025. Click the link below and donate today.
Hey, Shalom, Yabashim Shabrakatham, to all the brothers, Yahweh Shemalatham, Bashim Yoshai, to all the sisters. I'm Priest and Officer 500 Barak Yala. This is another episode of One West Ground Zero Radio. You understand? Officer 1000 Adiyar and myself. We have Kodam, my nigga Q Daisy in the back. He'll be joining us shortly. What's going on? I don't know what's going on.
Hey, Shalom, Israel, Yabashim Shabrakatham. When y'all Shemalatham, Bashim Yoshai, you already know what it is, man. You already know Priest. We over here, man, in the north side Montreal, man. What's going on in the west side?
Oppression. I heard a brother, two brothers that got killed on the north side.
Con.
Yeah, good night. I was talking about that yesterday in my class in the north side. They're talking about, we want to leave the north side, because it's crazy, and that's how we oppress. Is like, damn, we don't get a rest nowhere. And the only time we'll get a chance to rest is when Christ comes back and we'll be set in the kingdom again. That's the only time we really will be able to rest. Outside of that, listen, y'all better make sure you change your life and y'all enjoy it till the end, because it's rough out here. It's about to get even rougher. Salakia. You understand? We got a few good topics, right? Again, Kodam will join us shortly. We got a few good topics today, and we want to anyone who wants to join us. We'll put the link in the stream. Put the StreamYard link in the chat. Just make sure y'all come on camera and let us know what you think about what we're gonna talk about today. We're gonna react to, get the official stance on what's going on in the world, in this wicked society, right? My nigger here is niggering right now.
So like please, you know what I'm saying? Like the oppressor, man, the oppressor showing his true color, man, you know what I'm saying, all throughout the world. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so, you know what I'm saying, like we can't even like phantom, or we can't even like dismiss the fact that the oppressor really is the oppressor. You know what I'm saying? Saying that he's kicking the Mexican out from their own land, and now they just pass a bill where 500,000 of Levite Haitian got to leave the U.S. And knowing that, you know what I'm saying, insecurity is in Haiti, man, knowing that, you know what I'm saying, the gangs, you know what I'm saying, are terrorizing the population over there, and they're giving the gangs the guns to terrorize the population, man. It's crazy, man. The oppressor is the damn devil the Bible speaks of, man.
Damn right. And that's part of the thing that we have today, you know. I mean, let me pull up this clip real quick, right? Let me share my screen. I didn't realize I just said something out loud crazy. My hair is crazy. I just realized. Good night. Yeah, you see this? It says Trump ends TPS for Haitians. More than 500,000 people now face deportation. Like you said, it's insane because of the situation in Haiti right now. Like that's technically the most dangerous place on the Western Hemisphere is Haiti at this moment. Right? Let's just play this clip real quick.
So the Trump administration announced that they are ending temporary protected status for 500,000 Haitians in this country. Haitian TPS is now eliminated, right? And now, unfortunately, these Haitian migrants are facing deportation to the island, which is facing all kinds of unrest, turmoil, gang violence, etc. Temporary protected status is a legal status that migrants can obtain if they're eligible, depending on their countries, and if they're designated as places that are unsafe for these migrants to return to. They're given a work permit, protection from deportation, driver's license, etc. The U.S. government says that the environmental situation in Haiti has improved enough that it is safe for Haitian citizens to return home, and that this decision restores integrity in the U.S. immigration system and ensures that TPS is actually temporary. Okay. So I would love for someone to explain to me, if that's the case, if Haiti's environmental situation is now, you know, okay, and it's safe to return to the island, why does the U.S. Department of State warn U.S. citizens to not travel to Haiti, right? A travel advisory. Do not travel to Haiti due to kidnapping, crime, civil unrest, and limited health care. If the situation in Haiti has improved, why don't you take this travel advisory off? Very simple answer, because it's bullshit. Unfortunately, the conditions on the island have not improved. Haitians have contributed so much to this country, to Miami-Dade County in general, to Florida, culturally, socially. They're so hardworking, so family-oriented. They're great people. Haitians are amazing people, right? Very smart people. And now they're facing deportation because the conditions on the island have improved. Bueno, remember, each and every single one of you that voted for this garbage is to blame. You guys are to blame for all the people that are being wrongfully deported, that are being harmed. All of you are to blame for that. Every single person that voted for Donald Trump is to blame for all these things that shouldn't be happening. So the Trump administration...
Yeah, Salakia. 1 second, got Kudam right here. Kudam, let me know when you want us to add you to the stage. But Salakia, that's the crazy part, is that a lot of our brothers and sisters voted for Donald Trump. I seen the clip. The Latino said, well, he's going to better the economy. They're going to get rid of the gangs that plays our community. Listen, they're the reason. They're the gangs. There's gangs.
Right.
The Trump administration, the Democrats, the liberals, you know, whatever political party and anywhere we are the reasons that we're destroyed today. You know, that's it. You understand? And that's the crazy part. Because, hey, Shalom, Kodai, Basha Shabakata.
Hey, Shalom, appreciate Basha.
You know, mute, but Here's the crazy part, right? Crazy part is we preach all the time about equality. If that's the case, deport the Ukrainians also. Deport the Palestinians. Deport the Afghanis, the Iranis. Deport everybody at this point. Trump, deport yourself. If that's the case, talking about the situation in Haiti improved. If that's the case, why are they still fleeing Haiti? Why do we have a term called refugee status for Haitians if it improved? If that's the case, and this is the reason why Iran is going to bomb the U.S. to smithereens, because you deport our brothers and sisters as if, you know, you just say, you know what, the hell with that. Not only that, but to all brothers and sisters say, well, we should not unite with the Latinos. Well, yeah, we face the same exact thing, and the only people we're going to be able to rely on are the Latinos at this point. It's a lot.
And Salakio, if I may add, there's a travel advisory for the people that want to go to Haiti, but there's also, like, you know, said, like an advisory in Haiti for the diplomats, you know, saying, for the American diplomats, the white Caucasian that are in Haiti. They're telling them to flee Haiti right now. You know what I'm saying? They're telling them to flee Haiti. Meanwhile, Trump is deporting the Haitians back to Haiti, you know what I'm saying, in the hellhole that they created. Because, like I said, like, those guns are not Haitian guns, you know what I'm saying, in the hands of the gangs. You know what I'm saying? Those, and there's video of the gangs leader with, like, you know what I'm saying, millions of dollars, man. You understand? Like, that money come from the US. They have, like, the United States money, you know what I'm saying, fresh out the bank. You know what I'm saying? So these people, you know what I'm saying, like, destroyed Haiti, and, you know what I'm saying, like, telling Haitian, you know what I'm saying, to go back to Haiti is crazy. And it comes to show you, you know what I'm saying, who the devil is. Do not trust the devil. Do not put your trust in the devil, man. And the oppressor, the white man, the Caucasian man, is the devil the Bible speak of, man. It's a lot.
Damn right. Q, you want to chime in? I think Q is frozen. Yeah, I think Kudam frozen. Yeah, Kudam hit me up. You already know. But yeah, basically, this is what we get from our oppressor. No matter who you're gonna vote for, they don't give a damn about you. They don't give a damn about the economy. They don't give a damn about the people. Listen, the economy is their economy. It's not yours, and they're not improving the Haitian goal. You know, if that's the case, they're not doing nothing for you. They call Haiti a shithole country. That Trump said Haiti's a shithole country. Now he said go back to Haiti. If it's a shithole country, why would you want people to go back to a shithole country? If that's the case, because listen, just like Zephaniah 21 says, we're the nation not desired. These people never gave a damn about us, and they never will. So, like, we can move on to the next clip.
Oh, this nigga's telling me that Puerto Rican people are Caribbean. We get it. Y'all are from an island.
We are from the Caribbean.
We know that, but y'all speak Spanish. She's saying she's not Spanish. She's Puerto Rican.
You know, if the
Aruba, Curacao, and Bonaire, they speak Papiamento. Just like a Spanish, Portuguese, but mainly Dutch mix. Do they identify as Dutch people? No. In Haiti, Guadeloupe, Saint Martin, French Guyana, Martinique, they speak French. Or Caribbean Creole French. Do they identify as French people? No. If I were to ask people from Jamaica, Antigua Barbuda, Bahamas, Barbados, Dominica, Trinidad, Tobago, and I were to ask them, do you identify as English? It would definitely tell me, go suck your mother. Just because these islands in the Greater Antilles speak Spanish doesn't mean they identify as Spanish. Because in our own, each individual island, we speak our own Creole with it as well. But let's continue.
Spaniards never enslaved Puerto Rico, we would speak Arawak, which is Taino Indians
First of all, shout out to Homegirl because she's spitting facts. Second, every time I do my Puerto Rico Pa'l Mundo videos and I talk about a Caribbean nation, I always mention that there was a point in time when we all spoke the same language, which includes Jamaica, Haiti, Virgin Islands, and so many more.
You're not Caribbean. You're not with the Haitians and the Jamaicans. You're not Trinidad. You're not with them. You don't go to none of their festivals. You don't. And you know.
Oh, let's talk about that because
Yeah, we could start right here. Basically, the gist of it is that there's a lot of division amongst our people. Really, we're the same people, and the language barrier should not divide us. And that's stupid to say, well, the Latinos are Spaniards because they speak Spanish. At this point, everybody who speaks English is descendant of England. I don't consider myself French. F France and the Eiffel Tower. I pray the Lord sends a Iranian supersonic missile at the Eiffel Tower that was built off of the debt that France imposed on the Haitians. Slovakia. It's like you're on mute, sir. Yeah, you're on mute out here. And Q's still frozen. No, Q's just on mute.
And Salaka, if I may add, priest, like y'all saying, like for so long we've been divided, especially in the Caribbean. Y'all saying like the Caribbean has been divided: the Jamaican against Haitian, the Jamaican against the Dominican Republic. Y'all saying so on and so on. We've been divided for so long, but with all what this oppression is doing is that we're gonna realize that we have the same common enemy. You know what I'm saying? We have the same common enemy, and no matter what, you know what I'm saying, no matter what, that enemy always gonna hate us. Because why? Because this enemy realized and knows that we are the same people. You know what I'm saying? And this is actually a benefit for us, because we're gonna realize that we are actually the same people, and this is why the oppressor hate us so much. You know what I'm saying? They against us so much. They don't hate the Chinese like that. They don't hate the Japanese, the African like that. But there's a special kind of hate, like the Bible says. You know what I'm saying? The hate they have for us is perpetual. You know what I'm saying? It's something spiritual, you know what I'm saying, they have against us. You know what I'm saying? So it is good that, you know what I'm saying, that all this is happening, because we're gonna, outside of from at the end of all of this, we're gonna realize, you know what I'm saying, that we must stick together and gather together as a people.
Yeah, Khan. And it's really stupid to say, well, y'all don't even go to the same parties. Y'all ain't even repping y'all flags together. Listen, we got the North Carolina, the Fayetteville cookout just now next week. You understand? You will see so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, Indians all together. The hell are you talking about? You understand? And that's the problem. Every single Caribbean party, you see all the flags all the time. Damn, we had, before COVID, we had the World Festivals was only a festival for none but Blacks and Latinos in Montreal, right before COVID. Lord allowed they bring it back. I'm going to see all the flags together again. You understand? What's going on, Q? See, that's the problem. That's the problem with iPhone users. You know? Yeah. Listen, get an Android. Come to the bright side. Leave the dark side. You understand? You got to leave the dark side. But yeah, we could move on to the next clip. And then we're going to promote the cookouts as well, right? But select it. Let me get the next clip real quick. Anyone who wants to chime in, of course, y'all feel free to come up.
Better chill out with all that N-word stuff. I just seen Mexican OT.
I knew this was coming.
Had an interview. 2 black chicks asked him, do you think Hispanics should be able to say the N-word? He says, man, I wish it was some black dudes in here right now. Look around.
It's one black dude.
They say, oh, it's a black dude right there. He said, okay, cool. If I do say it, what the fuck you gonna do about it? And this is why I don't give no fucking passes. It ain't even the fact that you grew up with blacks. It ain't the fact that the blacks you grew up with accept you saying it. It's the fact that you cocky and basically acting like all blacks, period, is just marks and ain't finna do nothing for you saying it.
That was the problem to me.
That's when niggas like, hold on, what you mean what the fuck we gonna do? What you trying to say? That's when the nigga gotta start getting beat the fuck up. And niggas keep trying to blur these lines. Oh man, they cool, this and that. No, you cool with your homies, nigga. Around every other black, it's out. If I don't know you, I'm smacking the shit out you straight up. That's me. Y'all better chill out with all that in.
Yeah, that's the problem. You see, Mexicans are niggas. Mexicans can say nigga.
Right.
Say it proudly. Say it damn near as proudly as you say that the white man is the devil the Bible speaks of. It's that simple. You understand? Like, this is further division. Like, first of all, y'all don't even know what the word nigga means. Talking about, well, we appropriate ourselves the term. Nah, nigga, this just means black. Matter of fact, Latinos were called black before we were called. They were called niggas before we were called niggas. That's the craziest thing. The Portuguese came here and they said, los negros de la tierra. The Spanish say, los negros de la tierra as well. Right? That's what they said. They said that these people over here, they said Mexican OT. They said the people that look like Officer Kariash, they call them the niggas of the land before you were ever called a nigga. You know, so y'all can come up and say, well, I'm gonna smack the shit out you because you say, nigga, you're cool with your homies. Blacks, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are one and same people. We're the same family. You get me? Now, it seems that the Benjamite devices are the best today. It's a lot here. You know, we seem to have a few technical difficulties. Officer Adiyar and Kodam will be back shortly. You know, but that's the problem, right? These same people will let Eminem in the rap scene. This goddamn culture vulture. Like, there's no issue. I have a problem with Mexican OT. Maybe the way he expressed it, talking about what the hell you gonna do about it. If you have an issue with the way he said it, no sweat. But you can't say that he can't say the word nigga because he's a nigga. He's just a Spanish-speaking nigga. He's just damn near as light-skinned as Drake is. That's it. Mexicans are just light-skinned Spanish-speaking niggas. Matter of fact, every single Latino, you know, are niggas. Slovakia. Let me see what's going on with these brothers. Try to add them back to the stage before we move on. Bear with me 1 second. They play this real ad real quick for the cookout. We'll be right back.
Israel, July 3rd to July 6th, we're going to have the North Carolina cookout in Fayetteville. This year, the cookout is going to be in Fayetteville at Seabrooks Park. Don't miss it, Israel. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are all invited. All right? We're going to bring you on and show you all where slaves were brought to be sold. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And on Sunday, we're going to have a cookout. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, bring your family. Kids, your wives, aunt, uncle, grandma, everybody. We're going to have a fun time at Seabrook Park. Shalom.
I'm taking a look in the streets. It's real every day what I see. We constantly searching for peace. My people just wanna be free. We tired of the cell blocks and the bullshit. That lying nigga in the pulpit. Same shit, but a different day. I speak truth, they ain't come to play. You in the way, better move, nigga. That follow no way gon' be cruel, nigga. Say you're gonna get that tool, nigga. Matter of fact, get you by two, nigga. You see the signs that's in front of you? That's in the rough from up under you. Shit is gonna fall, yeah, I promise you. Make up your mind what you gonna do. You heard it? Now listen.
All right, we back. Officer Adiyar is back. And Kodam will be back shortly. Right?
Yeah. Salaki Priest, do you have the date for the cookout in New York?
Not yet.
No sweat.
We'll get that as well. In the coming episodes, you'll see we will have all the promotions for all the cookouts. The next one is in Fayetteville, as you can see, which is next weekend, right? All the Mexicans, the Latinos from all Central and South America will be there. These niggas will be there. So-called Native American Indian niggas will be there, right? The Caribbean niggas will be there. All the niggas will be there. You understand? And nobody will be told that they cannot say the word nigga. They'll say it proudly because we are family. You get me? Right? Now, I hope I don't get the channel clip because of that, but shit. Hey, Lord be with us. You know? But yeah, you want to chime in before we switch to the next clip, sir?
Nah, go on.
Okay.
Because you already said everything that needs to be said. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, those brothers don't even know what the word nigga mean. You know what I'm saying? That and this, I blame the oppressor and Christianity as well, because when you open the Bible, the word nigga is in the Bible. But
Right.
the preacher will never tell you, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is talking about black people, you understand? Why? Because he's working for massa. He's working for the oppressor. You understand? And the oppressor has done such an evil thing, like, you know what I'm saying, to take, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't want to say identity, but one of our characteristics, and you know what I'm saying, like, make us think that it's a bad thing. Meanwhile, the word, just like you say, the word nigga means negro. You know what I'm saying? Like, in French, even in French, we have the term called nègre. You know what I'm saying? A lot of black people say, well, you know what? White people can say nigger, but it only means black. You call yourself black, you call yourself nigger, it's the same thing. You understand? So Mexicans are black, Native Indian are niggers, Mexican are niggers, and we are niggers. We are the niggers in the earth, man. So like, and Christ was a nigger too. So like,
damn right. Christ was the king of niggas. Salakia. And guess what? God is a nigga.
Right.
You understand? Let's get a clip real quick. Good night.
Ex left me for a heavy-set Caucasian woman. He made me feel so low with wanting to be me and who I am. He literally made me feel like I'm not beautiful because he wanted a different preference.
She's not willing to change for a man.
My ex.
Boy, listen. The only thing I'm gonna hold against if it's a brother, the only thing I got to hold against you, bro, is that you could have chose any other sister, but he did not leave you because you. Listen, look at you, yo. Good night. If you still got a mirror that's intact in your house, go check your reflection for a second and reflect on that. Salakia.
Hey, it's Salakia if I may.
God.
Hey, Salakia, but internet, technical difficulties, the water. Hey, yeah, I'm Salakia, y'all must make sure I can thumb. But Salakia, if I may, this sister hates herself because, and I say that, with so much love because she's trying to alter herself. Because we've been taught that black is ugly, black ain't this, and black, it's like it's a downtrodden thing. And we always try to alter ourselves to look like something that the Lord did not create. But if she would know and understand that black is the most beautiful thing on the face of the earth, she would not have done that to herself or gave herself to a heathen. Salaki.
She didn't give herself to the heathen. Her man left her for a heathen. That's the only thing I have to hold against him. Then again, you cannot leave your woman, of course, but shit.
It's like you waking up to her. It's Halloween every day.
Imagine imagine waking up. Listen, and the thing is that there's nothing wrong with some piercings, but you're doing way too much. You're doing way. Listen, you good. Yeah, listen, she looks like a fucking Mortal Kombat character. Damn. Yeah, imagine that. Listen, I don't care. Listen, you want to put gold in your mouth? Go ahead. You want to have a few piercings, but shit, if you put all them piercings in your face, best believe that one day I'm gonna get a magnet. I'm gonna walk around you with a magnet. I want to see how you act around a goddamn magnet. Take that whole face off. Damn. Why you gotta wear these contact lenses? Like what are you trying to be, a lizard woman? What's going on? But here's the thing. Good. Yo, don't do too much. It goes to the point where I don't know what the hell you're trying to go for. You look at them crazy ladies that worship like stones and rocks, energy and all types of nonsense. Burn sage and think you look, what do you call it? You look like the creatures from the alphabet community. Talking about I identify a dragon. I bet you do. I bet you are. Now if it's a brother that left you, he shouldn't never leave you. He probably just got another sister as a wife with less things on her face.
But Salakia brought it from me. Like, this is the thing. Even with her looking like this, right? A man that has his head on straight, that's a leader, can influence a woman to change.
Yeah.
Like, under all that disgustingness and all that, she looked like she might be a pretty sister. You understand what I'm saying? Then she got the blonde hair, which is, I don't know why our sisters want to wear blonde so much, but it's the damn curse to a scab of the head. You understand? But it's like, I'm pretty sure if this brother was very influential and told this sister, yo, take all that shit off your face and look yourself in the mirror and see how really truly beautiful you are, she would actually be like, damn, he's right. And now she's not looking as crazy as she's looking. But again, because of our oppressor, because we're so downtrodden as a people, and because our men want to be like the oppressor, he goes and leave her and be weak. You understand? Instead of fixing this system, man. So Rocky.
He got a fat white blob instead. That's crazy.
Oh no, I was hoping you didn't say that. Good night.
Listen, at the end of the day, if that was a brother, that nigga weak. Because you know that's our job, especially in the hell that we're in, how destroyed we are, to build back up our sisters. You know, if she had like any type of insecurity, secure it. You understand? Secure the broad. That's your job, just to fix her. You know, and really, if that's what you wanted to go for in the first place with all type of crazy piercing, I mean, listen, to each their own. If that's what he wants to go for, we never seen the fat white woman's face. Maybe she has the same thing on her face. Look, she has the blonde hair. Oh, good. That's his fetish. I don't know, but if it was part of her insecurities, it's your job as a man to secure her, to make her feel like, yo, listen, you know, you don't need all them things to look pretty, and don't make yourself believe that it's because I like this, I like the blonde weave, I like the blonde wig. Listen, wear any type of wig, why the blonde one? Why specifically the blonde one? Our sisters make yourself believe because it looks good on me. Not understand. They were conditioned to make themselves believe that it looks good on them. When really, when it comes down to it, y'all want it to be white. Now, why is it the blonde weave specifically that all of our sisters say it looks good on them? It has to be the blonde one. But why? Ask yourself that question. Now, besides that, if that's her choice to look like a, you know, video game character from Mortal Kombat, listen, that's her. If that's what he wants, I don't know. What's the bitch name again with the monster teeth and shit like that? Melina. Shit, they that.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know, if that's what you want, mate, listen, go ahead. But don't ever leave a sister. You can't throw her away. Sex is marriage. You can't throw her away. And you cannot marry any heathens. Even if you wanted another wife, you can't go for a heathen. You're about to have the kingdom split again. Yeah. Well, damn. Judah, what's going on?
Hey, what's so crazy though, to be honest, she looks better than any devil or heathen, period.
Yeah.
I'll
I'll just have a magnet. That's it. I'll just take a magnet and take that shit off of your face. But I'll keep you alive.
A magnet is crazy work.
Oh, God.
That's painful, bro. Oh, man.
You shit, pray the Lord. That shit plastic. Because I'm pulling up on you with a magnet. Then again, I'm gonna tell you before we switch to the next clip. Her piercings are not too bad. I think it's just the one on the lip and the chin. You know, the one she got in the cheeks. I mean, that's kind of fine. She got dimples. It's fine. She got the nose ring and thing, but she got too much going on. She got 2 of them on the forehead. What's she trying to do? Fucking shoot a beam from her forehead? I'm pretty sure she got more. She got too much. It's too much going on right now. Just take that shit off.
And Salakia, all this body modification come from Esau too. Like these are the Esau, the Africans, and all these other nations, man. You know what I'm saying? Our sisters got to know you don't have to, you know what I'm saying, to be like them to be beautiful. You are beautiful like God made you, man. You understand? You are beautiful as you are. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be like turn yourself into, you know what I'm saying, like Barack said the lizard or whatnot, you know what I'm saying, trying to be a draconian, you know what I'm saying, a reptilian or whatnot. But you know what I'm saying, you're beautiful, you know what I'm saying, and value yourself as a sister, as a princess of Zion, as a princess of God. Value yourself, value how you look, man. Value your morality, value who you are, and you'll see, man. You'll have a brother like the Barakala, brother like Kudam, that'll get you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to be like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to follow these other nations and think that what they do has sense. You should have sense and be like the princess of Zion, beautiful princess of Zion that God made you to be, man. So like it.
Yeah, don't look like Melina. Don't look like that. Like it. But before we get to the next clip, listen, if you want to have the dimple piercing, have the dimple piercing. You know, it's to wild on some sisters. Don't do too much. Get you a dimple, get you a nose ring, some. That's fine. But don't pierce your forehead, because I'm gonna call you Piccolo. Okay, I'm trying to shoot some special beam cannon and shit. Don't do that. Right? Don't do that. Lock.
I'm so tired of taking B, playing B. This nigga won't stop naming me. Soon I had his baby, he gon' say I drive him crazy.
Big day for a big motherfucking nigga. Hey, I know my pussy a trap. He can't hit for the back. He gon' try to keep it in.
I can't play this whole fucking thing. It's crazy enough.
That's a lot. Good night, man.
Listen, this goes both for. Listen, I'm gonna let y'all chime in. It's like it. Oh God,
nah, bro, you got this one, man. But no, y'all got this one, man. It's like, yeah.
Hey, Hosea 4:6 said, "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge." Like, and it's so heavy because this is a lack of knowledge that these women have. So one, dress like this, portray themselves as four, or what is it, 304s, like it's something cool, and then make a song about it, talking about I'm so tired of these Negroes taking Plan Bs. These men won't stop doing that to me. Like, you make a song about that, man. This is a prime example of how much we hate ourselves.
yeah.
Like, no daughter of Zion should be parading herself like this, dressing like that. And it's like the bigger the sisters get, the smaller the clothes they want to put on. Like, what are we doing here? Look at your damn body. Like, it's crazy, man. Like, and this is why America got to be destroyed, man. You understand? Like, this is the example right here. So, like it.
No, do you know the crazy part? Cardi B. I forgot she was an escort or not. I know she was a stripper for sure. She used to rob niggas, drug niggas. Right? She said she don't want her daughter listening to her music, especially her WAP song. You know, and you're gonna have children. It's part of the next thing we're gonna play. You're gonna have children who are gonna see you like that a couple years from now. Listen, your children are gonna be bullied to beyond belief.
Right.
Lord bewitch y'all if you have an OnlyFans at that. You know. That's the crazy part. Like, you hate yourself so much, you don't give a damn about the repercussions that it could have besides you. You know, your parent, like talking about honor your mother and father. Damn. You know? Your father probably should have pulled out. At this point, lock it. Your father should have been Onan.
Good.
So, but the point is, you know, seeing how destroyed we are, because it's not even to put on these sisters. These sisters have no guidance. But who's supposed to guide these sisters? We are. That you know that you're too valuable to just put yourself out here like that. They ain't gonna talk. You're gonna make a song talk about niggas ain't shit because of how I'm being treated. Look at how you portray yourself. But then again, these sisters are not to blame. Because who's allowing this to be pushed? Who's making sure that they don't have the leadership that they need? You understand? Who's the common denominator about our people being so destroyed like that? I need my teeth to get white, so I'm going to save myself. The white man is the goddamn devil the Bible speaks of it. He's at fault.
That's right.
You understand? That's who that's talking. That's who's
And
allowing such behavior. You know, and really, our sisters act like horse like that because they want to be like white women. Because the white woman is the
right.
big four.
That's right.
Normalize this. From about what's that white woman that's looking that's aging like a dry erase right now? Amber Rose. Amber Rose is showing her whiteness, drying up like a goddamn raisin. You
Right.
know, she's talking about slut walk and sexual liberation. It's just be a whore. That's what it means. By the way, that big sister right here, that's the sister that she lost a lawsuit against Lyft. That's the sister.
What?
Yeah, the man said you're too big to be in the car. Oh shit, I recognize her face. You're too big to be in the car.
God.
You
And
know?
Salaki, I appreciate if I may. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could see, like, right by the comments, right? The two sisters that commented, you know what I'm saying? Like, the first one say, this can be the freedom of our ancestors fought for.
Right.
The second one say, I'm glad my mama raised me better than this. And this is actually, you know what I'm saying? Like, black women are starting to wake up, you know what I'm saying, and realize something, that this is nastiness, man. This is like immorality, man. And we are better than this as a people. And this gonna show exactly like the U.P.K was right the whole time for telling our sisters, you know what I'm saying, not to be whores, not to be, you know what I'm saying, like to not know how to dress, know how to conduct yourself. Now, you know what I'm saying, don't be a loose leg out there, you know what I'm saying, ready, you know what I'm saying, to hump everything or anything, you know what I'm saying, like have some morality, man. And sisters gonna realize, you know what I'm saying, by these hoes, you know what I'm saying, like exposing themselves like this, sisters gonna realize something, that we are better than this, man. You know what I'm saying? We are royalty, man. You know what I'm saying? Our ancestors didn't fought for this. You know what I'm saying? Our parents didn't go through all this, you know what I'm saying, for us to have this junk that we're seeing right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like it.
Right.
Okay. And I want to bring up two precepts real quick, because this is heavy, right? Because at the end of the day, you know, these nations do not respect us. See, the Saudis are flying out our sisters from Instagram to defecate in their mouth. They're not going to treat us good. They could never. When they see shit like that, they're like, how can we respect these people? That's really what they think of us. And they would say, well, these nations don't respect us. You know, the black man is not out here protecting us from these nations. You're parading yourself out here like that. You know, like you're offering yourself to a predator and then complain that something happens to you. Let us protect you. You know, but you don't want protection. And the niggas that you go for, talking about you're tired of the plan Bs and the Met won't stop doing them things in you. Listen, if you knew the knowledge that sex is marriage, you wouldn't be going out here like that. And you could tell that these sisters have been going through trauma. That as well. You could tell. You know, because you can't just be out here in public just saying outlandish stuff like that and thinking, yeah, it's normal. It's not normal to be a whore. And again, goes back to you wanting to be like the white woman. Look at the sister with the bottle in her hand. Look at her hair. Tell me she's not trying to be white. Besides, you trying to portray yourself like a whore. But let me bring these two precepts real quick. This is Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 5. It says, behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God commanded me, that you should do in the land whither ye go to possess it. We have the instructions that no other nation have. You understand? And it's going to say in verse 6, real quick, keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations. This is your wisdom. You're a wise nation. In the sight of every single heathen, the East Indians have the oldest whorehouse in the world. They have the oldest whorehouse in the world is in India. Y'all didn't know that? And they want to act like they all, you know, if they follow the Hindu religion, they are a upstanding people or whatever nonsense they say. They're whores with a veil on. That's it. Just like those in the ninja suits that the Saudis don't want to sleep with. You know, that's what's going on. You're supposed to be wise and not to listen to Amber Rose talk about slut walk and stop slut shaming. Bring back slut shaming. Maybe if we normalize calling a slut, you will not want to be a slut no more.
That's right.
It's today y'all walking with a badge of honor talking about, yeah, you know, we be hoeing out here. Since when did it become a badge of honor to be a whore?
Right.
To rack up bodies. When did it become a badge of honor? They want to talk about, well, I can't settle down. Nobody wants me. I can't find a good man. But you portray yourself as a whore, and you think, and you walk proudly talking about you're a whore. Make a song about you're tired of these plan Bs. Yeah. If you're tired of plan Bs, just don't have sex. That's it. We finish that real quick. Which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. Let me show you one of those statutes that they would understand that we are a wise and great people. And there's the smartest people on the face of the earth. People who have just common sense. This is Deuteronomy chapter 23, verse 17. It says, there shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, nor sodomite of the sons of Israel. Best believe it or not, all these niggas that sleep with you are sodomites. They're homosexuals. It's really homosexual for you to sleep with a woman that have already slept with a man. You swimming in another man's juice. You heard what she said? These men won't stop busting up in her. You swimming in that nigga juice. It's like it. And this precept is heavy right here, because if you're a whore, all these niggas are sodomites. That's it. And both of y'all probably should think before you sleep with anyone. You know, it doesn't matter what you look like at this point. You know, you can find a man. You don't have to be a whore to find a man. Niggas, really, listen, be a square. Wear glasses, be a square, go to the library. You know, don't talk to nobody, be a nurse. Don't be a whore. You know, nobody likes whores. A whore is nothing good but to sleep with. Not even. Ask Tory Lanez, he knows. Tory Lanez learned the hard way to not mess with whores.
Right.
You understand? Whores number problems for both sides, for the man and the woman, because now you're gonna make songs about being proud of being a whore. Damn. It's like it. I don't even know what to say about this. I see the third comment said, is Iran going to strike at KFC or not? It's nice.
Wow.
Hey, listen. You know, that's I just read that shit. That's funny though. But that's irrelevant, you know. The point is, God.
Nah, go ahead.
No, it says stop being a whore and stop normalizing being a whore. Let's bring back slut shaming, because I personally have sisters. You know, we've got a lot of us have daughters as kids. Even if you have a son, imagine if your son grows up thinking that it's normal to see women like this. If it's not for the U.P.K, sons are gonna grow up thinking that it's normal to have a woman as a whore, and daughters are gonna grow up thinking that it's normal for them to be whores.
Right.
You understand? You know, this is why without this Bible, this knowledge, we have no morals, and our sons are gonna grow up whoremongers, or they're gonna grow up wanting a whore as a wife. And our sisters and our daughters are gonna grow up wanting to be whores. And by the time they realize how wrong it is, the damage is already done. You understand? Salaki.
It's like I wanted to add that sister shouldn't even be like out there, you know what I'm saying, making song about, you know what I'm saying, like being a whore. You know what I'm saying? After the driver told her, you know what I'm saying, like he's not gonna drive you because you're too big. You know what I'm saying? Hit the gym, man. You know what I'm saying? Stay on that treadmill. Right. Care for your health, man.
Wild.
Care for your health. She can't even say one line of a rap song, you know what I'm saying? One bar without, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, almost, you know what I'm saying, she has to catch her breath or whatnot, running out of breath. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's why. Listen, big women need love too. You know. You know, big women need love too. But you know, I may not have enough love, so that may not be for me. Maybe Adiyar Kadam has enough love. I have enough love.
That's too much love.
Hey, listen. Listen. You know. One thing. Make sure that you got a woman like this, you'll never be hungry.
She need to get a. She need to be a part of the Lizzo plan. Whatever Lizzo did to Lizzo.
Lizzo's on
Man,
Ozempic. What are you talking about?
hey, that it worked. It worked, bro.
That's crazy.
Good night.
But really, listen. If your weight is bothering you, go to the gym. Work out with you. Find you a husband that'll work out with you.
God,
That
You know.
part.
God.
The moral of the story is don't be a whore, and let's bring back slut shaming. You know, it doesn't matter if you're skinny, if you're flat like an iron board, or or big like a whale. It don't matter. A whore is a whore. Don't be a whore, and stop loving whores. And really, it starts with the men, right? Because we are the leaders. If
That's right.
men would stop loving whores, our sisters would stop being. And men only love whores because the white man loves whores. Therefore, just like we emulate the white man, our sister is going to emulate the white woman. Be a whore like the white woman. But the white woman is not pushed on the forefront of whoredom. Our sisters are. You know. Moral of the
And
story
really,
is slim, thick, small, tall, long hair, short hair. Don't be a whore.
and so like if I may, like you, and this song is showing too how a lot of women, rely on men because again, remember the song, the lyrics are saying, "I'm so tired of these Negroes, doing this to me." So a lot of women they predicate how they look and things like that upon what the man likes. So like you
Right.
said, if a man is not sitting here saying, "Oh, I want whores and I want women with BBLs and all this and that," these women wouldn't be going out to getting it. But again, like you said, it starts with us as the men. You understand? And that's why we need to get up under Commander Jenny Hanna and the I.S.U.P.K, man. Because he
Damn
will
right.
teach you how to be a true man of God and to decipher and teach these women to cover their behind. You understand? A sister with a hair wrap and the damn, a modest apparel is the most baddest thing on the planet Earth today now. You
Right.
Oh,
understand?
good night. Some of
This
these
right
head
here,
wraps. You'll lose your mind
hey,
just looking at a sister with a head wrap.
you
That's
know
it.
what I'm saying?
You know? You'd be like,
Word
damn.
up.
It's like make a sister being fully clothed sexy again. That's it.
That part, hey, that's a t-shirt.
Hey, one body. That's a
Word
shirt.
up. Word
You know.
up. Real.
Listen, you look at a sister with a head wrap, you lose your mind. You're like, who's your camp leader? Damn.
Mm.
Yeah, no, listen. You see this the same way these filthy sodomites salivate at looking at a whore. You about to salivate looking at a sister dressed from head to
That
toe
part.
with a head wrap, with a beautiful dress on, with good night, the French tips. Listen,
And don't
these.
forget she call you sir. Shalom,
Oh
sir.
no, down.
God, my Lord.
Listen, you hear you hear
Yeah.
that Shalom Yahweh Shemala Taba Hashem Yahweh Shai with a head
Right.
wrap, with a head bow and thing like you lose your wits. It's
That's
like,
right.
damn, I didn't know I was attracted to that. Yeah, you didn't know because you're taught that a whore is attractive. That's what you're taught. You're taught, you know what, a naked woman is attractive. That's what you're taught. I mean, I hope you're attracted to women, but the point is, don't be attracted to whores. Let me undress you in my eyes before I undress you in my hands. That's
And
another shirt.
Salaki,
That's another shirt.
if I could, right? Because I don't really, agree with too much that Charleston White said, but he actually made a point with this one. He was like, when a woman dressed like this, she gets no respect. Brothers don't look at her no type of way or whatever. It's no respect, period. But a sister that's well kept and things like that, brothers start straightening themselves up to make sure that they're in the presence of her and things. They'll start opening the door and things like that. Ain't nobody about to open the door for this sister. They gonna walk right past her, like, you know what I'm saying, with their nose flared. And then what we call them back in the day, mopeds. You understand? They say everybody like to ride them, but don't nobody want to be caught on them. You understand?
Yeah,
These are what these sisters are, man. You
yeah,
understand? And it's not even to the point where we hate our sisters because they're gonna say we misogynistic and all this. Nah, we're doing this and telling our sisters this so they can fix themselves. Because at one point in time,
right.
before we came into I.S.U.P.K, we was told that we was drug addicts, we was drunks, we was disgusting, and we said, you know what? Damn it, I gotta wipe myself clean, and that's what we did when we became a new creature in the Most High in Christ, man. Salaki.
Right, damn right.
Damn right. I don't really know what Charleston White said because he goes for whores. He still goes for whores.
He does, but he had made a post and he was saying like how the woman is more respected when she dresses in a modest apparel, and how the
Right.
brothers can correct themselves if they come around the sisters that's dressed like that. Then a sister that's like this that we see in these pictures, they won't be respected. So, like I
And
said, Charleston White be saying some crazy mess, but sometimes he have a point here and there.
you know what's funny about that though? Because he's absolutely right. Listen, your whole demeanor and speech changes when you talk to these two different type of sisters.
There
You
you
carry
go.
yourself different. The same way sisters will carry themselves different when they see a nigga who's a whoremonger or who loves whores. They
Right.
won't talk the same. They won't ask them, hey, you got a blunt? Nah, they're not gonna do that. You know? Niggas on the block will be like, hey, listen, have a drink. Let's do the deed. As opposed to trying to get to know the sister. Nobody wants to get to know a whore. They just want to sleep with
Right.
her. You know. But let's move on to the next clip to show you some of the damage that comes with you loving whores, right, as far as a man, and you sisters being a whore. Because it's not just about you. You got kids that are gonna grow up in that environment. You know, whether it's your kids, someone else's kids, you're not the only one who's affected. You understand? Let's get that clip real quick. So lock it.
No easy person. This is somebody that we all had a relationship with. You know what I mean? A friendship. While my brother was going with her, it wasn't no going behind his back or anything like that. She wasn't built like that.
It was after the fact.
And was a good woman. She's a lovely person.
Yeah,
What I appreciate about what they're doing is that at the end of the day, this is his mother still.
Right.
And
That's what I'm
so
saying.
so we have to make sure that we're talking about
That's
her
what
with
I'm
some
trying to
respect.
say.
It wasn't no easy.
Yeah, this is wrong on multiple levels.
Yeah, come on. And you see the pain in the brother eyes, man, like, damn.
Yeah, because when I say it's wrong on multiple levels, right? Let's address the same topic of this is what happens when you're a whore. You're gonna have a kid that's gonna be affected by it, and all these brothers that talking about his mother like that, that's ultimate lack of brotherhood.
Right.
Even the host, the TV host, about let's not forget it's his mother. Why even have this segment on your show in the first place, and bring all these individuals together? And this nigga said, well, she was a good person. It's a lie. It's a lie. This nigga said, she was a good person. Hey, it's a lie. I'm not trying to laugh at the brother's pain, but this nigga said, he was so convinced, like, yeah, she was a good person. Nigga, y'all treat her like she ain't worth nothing. Y'all really didn't. You see, these brothers talking about the way, it's like, yeah, ain't no going around his back or her back, whatever the kid. We loved her. Y'all didn't love that sister.
Right.
Y'all didn't even love each other enough to say, you know what? One man is dealing with her, and only that one man has to deal with her. Y'all hate each other, and y'all really are homosexual. Because it's not about just her being a whore. Y'all are extreme homosexuals. And who's at the end of the day, all y'all are damaged, no matter how you want to look at it, Whereas these men who really clearly don't care about that sister who didn't care about herself, and then her child. Look at this brother. He's in pain talking about them. Besides the fact that and he's finding this shit out. It's not like he knew. He's finding it out live on TV, which is crazy work. You could tell like he's in pain. He's probably holding back tears. But this is what happens when you're a whore, when you have OnlyFans, when you're just an Instagram model getting defecated on in Dubai. You're not the only one who's affected. Think about the child that you're gonna have, that you already have. Children are, I remember a post from the sister talking about she wants to sue the school because the children are teasing her kid because they're showing her son her OnlyFans. That's crazy work. You don't want your kid to commit suicide. Stop being a whore. It's a lot.
So it's the school's fault, but not her fault. She ain't, and see, so like if I may, that right there shows you women have lack of accountability. Because she want to sue the school, But you the one that was parading your body all over the internet and all this and that. You understand? And not thinking of how this can affect, even if you didn't have a child, not thinking of how this can affect your child in the future once you did have a child. Because with sex comes childbearing. So even so, it's like, where's the accountability for our women when it comes to this? When it comes to that, now we get it. The men you held accountable as well, but the women got to take some damn accountability as well because also you are doing the actions. Nobody's forcing you to do these things. Whenever you click on that camera, you log into that OnlyFans, and then you put that camera. They got the whole setup, bro. You understand what I'm saying?
We got the whole setup.
I don't know nothing about it. Just
I don't
putting it
know.
out there.
I
You
don't know
know what
what
I'm
setup
saying?
you're talking about.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I just been told these things, but they make it so just like it's like it's I can't even say that word. It's like it's a euphoria, for lack of better words, that they give these people just for money. And now she's mad at the school because she went through all that trouble to parade herself to make money for her son or her, whatever. And now it's the school's fault, but not her fault, man. Good night. Right.
But on the other spectrum, this is lack of brotherhood from all these three brothers on there as well.
Right.
Besides the fact that these two are pure homosexuals that really didn't give a damn about that woman they slept with. You don't even know if any one of them is his father at the end of the day. You know, besides that fact, and the host of the TV show. Like, how are you gonna have these men come up and just say this outlandish stuff live on TV? How are you gonna do that? And then talking about, well, let's keep in mind that's his mother. You don't give a damn.
Right.
Like, you trying to make it play like you gave a damn. Yeah, you know that's phone out there. That's his mother. Why do you have these niggas on the show talking about that? You know, and I think I seen a few clips of this nigga show already, like to try and it's like what's the woman name again? DMX cussed her out one time because she was meddling in an issue that he had with his son. I think Ayana, some woman like that. DMX cussed her the hell out. You know, like family business. Don't bring it on live TV.
Right.
Gotta make it well. Let's remember, let's be respectful. Nigga, you don't give a damn. Don't give a damn about him or his mother. You know, at the end of the day, he's the one that is getting all the damage, all the repercussions. Because now he's on live TV talking about, yo, your mother was a poor train. It's normal. It's not. His mother probably got abused. These niggas, they normalize being a deviant. Right? Talking about, yeah, well, she was a good person. Nigga, you ain't a good person. None of y'all niggas are. You understand? What this brother needed right now is probably brotherhood. That's been what he needed. Not probably, he needed brotherhood. You know? Like, how is he going to treat women after that? Y'all thought about that? He's probably going to be just like y'all. You understand? That's it. You know, but we're going to move on to the next clip. Unless anyone...
So like, yeah, that brother needs a real counsel from General Muhammad.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? Because, like you said, like how he's going to look at another sister now, you know what I'm saying? He's going to say she's just like his mother. You know what I'm saying? She's just like his mother. How he's going to have a rib now, you know what I'm saying, a wife. He's going to look at his wife, you know what I'm saying, like, you're going to do the same thing my mother did, which is, you know what I'm saying, sleep with the next dude. I'm going to be going to work. You're going to be in the house, you know what I'm saying, having sex. Or you're going to be at work, you know what I'm saying, and, you know what I'm saying, during your lunch break or whatnot, having sex, you know what I'm saying, at work. You know what I'm saying? So this brother, you know what I'm saying, this is trauma, you know what I'm saying, like, at his age, you know what I'm saying, this is trauma, you know what I'm saying, that's going to destroy that brother without any proper, righteous and proper counsel, man.
Right. So like I said, that's gonna cause him to hate women. And you know, with a lot of men, when they start hating women, what they turn to? Salaka.
They
More
become
women that don't happen though, but you know.
They become the same man that ran a train on his mother. They become homosexuals.
There you go.
That's the thing. You know, because what? Hurt people. This man is really, listen, if anyone could reach out to this brother, find out who this brother is, send him General Muhammad's number. Have him call for counsel. You understand? Find out what city he's in. And that we have a solution. We could fix it. don't because this is bad. And clearly, you could tell he's already been traumatized. Now it's just even worse because he's knowing on live TV. Damn, so my mom was like this. Like, who are these two random niggas? We don't even know if he know these two niggas.
Right.
You know. Yeah, we can move on. We have a few more clips.
So like, I just want to add this, right? I just want to add this. A lot of sisters, you understand, you think that your sneaky link is not going to talk, you understand, because you giving up the coochie right now. You think he's not going to talk. He's going to talk, you understand, and that's what's going to happen to your son or to your children, you understand. He's going to talk. He's going to let the world know that, you understand, he was having sex with you the entire time. He might not talk right now, but it's going to come a time he's going to talk. So like,
Sneaky link ain't sneaky.
Right.
Let's move on. Good.
This man right here, he's accused of killing New River pastor Bill Shaneman, and he admits to our camera, to our Lauren Clark, that he is responsible for that brutal murder.
He made no bones about it. He says this was part of a plan to kill 14 Christian leaders in 10 states across the country. Lauren Clark now joins us live to explain, and we've got to warn you up front, these details are disturbing.
Well, John and Ellen, first of all, before I go into the details of that interview, I want to start with the man who is the victim in this case. I think that is super important. Pastor Bill Shaneman. He was beloved in his community. This was a man, according to people who knew him really well, who would do anything to help out a person in need, a light in his community, a light that Adam Schiff admitted to me right here in the Coconino jail about 2 hours ago that he took. He showed no remorse or regret for his actions. Led into the room in shackles, Adam Christopher Schiff admitted to murder. Did you kill Pastor Bill Shaneman?
Yes.
He justified his actions with religion, citing his twisted belief that Christian pastors are leading people into a false path by following Jesus. He said Pastor Bill was the first in a plot he called Operation First Commandment, aimed at killing and then crucifying 14 Christian leaders across the country. He admitted that he was about to kill 2 priests at the Chapel of the Holy Cross in Sedona before he was arrested by police.
The day that I was going to execute that priest, I tried getting into the back of his car. And there was like an older lady that was on like a small little bicycle that got into my way. And I was just going to get into the back seat and tell him to drive to his house.
I asked if Adam was ever victimized by anyone in the Christian faith. He said no. He said his family is Christian and that he had a good childhood. He denied being mentally unwell. But Pastor Bill, speaking to people who knew and loved him, his family, he helped people get back on the right track in this world. He helped a woman who was living.
We can stop right here. This is great. Listen, if you believe that these people are crazy, he said he's fine. This mess, no, I'm okay. I'm not mentally unwell. I know what I did. Yeah, I did it. This man showed there is no remorse. He's like, yeah, I was about to get in the back of the lady car, drive to the house, kill 2 more priests. Yeah, easy. He said easy peasy lemon squeezy. That's what he said. That's what I said. He crucified the pastor. That's a lot, out of what?
So like, I just wanted to add, like, you know what I'm saying, like, we might look at, you know what I'm saying, like the Jewish man, you know what I'm saying, or the Amalekites, you know what I'm saying. For those that don't know, the Jewish man is an Amalekite in the Bible, all right? So we might look at them, you know what I'm saying, like as being like religious for those that don't know, but this is like actually in their books. You know what I'm saying? This is in the books, you know what I'm saying, in the Talmud, where they have to, you know what I'm saying, they could kill these other, you know what I'm saying, like religious leaders, religious followers, you know what I'm saying? So you think, you know what I'm saying, like you could join with them and whatnot? Nah, they're ready, you know what I'm saying, to slaughter you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the real terrorists, you know what I'm saying, are these Amalekites, you know what I'm saying? They are the real terrorists on the face of the earth, you know what I'm saying? So he's just doing what his religion, you know what I'm saying, say to do, you know what I'm saying? And if he will kill his own parents, his own family, you know what I'm saying, just for being Christian. So like,
oh yeah, he had a plot to kill 14 pastors. Right. Good night. This man had a whole plan. We don't even know if he had a manifesto. He's not, the way he said it's so. You see how the way he's so casual about it, and you think, well, white people need saving. Saving from what? That's the way they are. This man grew up as a Christian. His parents are Christian. I was out there say, you would have probably killed his parents too. You know, listen, understand this. These people are just a bloodthirsty nation. White people have white fatigue as well. Don't you know that? This is what. 1 second.
So like, if I may, priest, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember the ADL, the Anti-Defamation League, you know what I'm saying, came against Commanding General YAHANNA because Commanding General YAHANNA wanted to come in Canada, you know what I'm saying, to have class, we have teach. And the Anti-Defamation League, you know what I'm saying, called the news, called the mayor, called the, you know what I'm saying, the government of Canada, you know what I'm saying, and told the government not to let Commanding General YAHANNA because we're against white, we're against this, we're against gays, we're against, you know what I'm saying, like, we telling, you know what I'm saying, that the Jewish man, the white man is the devil. We telling the Jewish man is not a real Jew. Meanwhile, the ADL will never speak against, you know what I'm saying, this. The ADL will not mention, you know what I'm saying, that we have Jewish extremists. We have Jewish terrorists, you know what I'm saying, trying to kill preachers, pastors, and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? The UPK, nobody in the UPK ever killed somebody while we're in the UPK, you know what I'm saying, and because of what we believe in. You know
what? I got the article right here, as a matter of fact. I remember this article. That was when John Hyman, we had the cookout. Right? Yeah. This is the article right here. Benai Brit warns Toronto authorities about haters' plan to rally in city this weekend. That was 3 years ago. They didn't want Commander YAHANNA coming over. They said, there's a hate group coming. You need to prevent them from coming over here. Right. We still had camp that day. What are you talking about?
And meanwhile, they have extremists, they have terrorists in their religion, and they will never speak against that. They will never mention, well, you know what? We have some that might be terrorists. We're sorry for that. You understand? And if you think that these people are not in Canada, they're not in Montreal, you're mistaken, man. You have Jewish people exactly like them over here in Canada, man.
Everywhere.
Maybe we need an anti-defamation league against Jewish people. It's a lot.
Right, so it says Toronto. Benai Brit Canada is deeply concerned about the imminent arrival of a U.S. group in Toronto that promotes hatred of Jews, the LGBTQ individuals, and white people. Listen, when have we ever harmed any of the people mentioned right here? When? Yeah. This man just unapologetically said, "Yeah, I crucified a pastor." That's what he said. He's just so casual about it. You know, y'all just rioted at the government building because Trump made a call for arms. What is it? Trump said, "Yeah, go ahead and riot for me." Y'all rioted. Y'all try to assault a sister, Ocasio-Cortez. Y'all try to have her raped in a government building. What do you mean? When have we ever harmed anyone? Right. When have we ever committed any act of violence? Right. This man had a whole plan to kill 14 pastors and crucify all of them. He said, "I would have got into the into the car, but yeah, there was an old white lady preventing me from doing it." You understand? And then that's a lie because we are the real Jews and we don't hate our people. You know, we just said okay. You see the way when someone commits a crime, right? And you describe, and that person, the police gets a description of the perpetrator of that crime. This is what we're doing. This is it. We're just telling you, a set of people committed a crime against us, and these are the people. They're not the real Jews. We are. They are identity thieves. They said Christ is a white man. That's a lie. Christ is a nigga. They say God don't have color. Yet you represent God touching the finger of Adam in the painting of the Renaissance. God is a nigga. We're telling you the truth. We're exposing the lies. We'll tell you who the real criminals are. You understand? That's it. While these people put out articles about us talking about, yeah, you know what? They said Canada is deeply concerned about the imminent arrival of a U.S. group in Toronto. They said they're making it seem like we came in like a goddamn nuke in Toronto. And guess what? That day we blazed like a goddamn nuke in Toronto. You understand? That's what we did.
And Salaka, if I may, priest. You know what I'm saying? Just like you said, we telling the truth. The truth cannot be hate. You know what I'm saying? Like if you hate, we don't hate Jewish for telling them you are not Jew. We telling you the truth. You should go against those that told you the lies that you was actually a Jew when you are not. when you are the synagogue of Satan. They hate you. You understand? Your elites hate you. The people that have power over you hate you. Meanwhile, we you understand, with the lack of I should say, you understand, the lack of, you understand, money or monetary or whatever, you understand, like you guys could have to run the world. You understand, like we telling you, you understand, that we are you are not a Jew and we are the Jew, because that is the truth. That cannot be hate. You understand? The truth cannot be hate. You understand? Just like you said, Christ is a black man. Christ was a Jew. You understand? That's the truth. So where's the hate? How can we hate you when we're telling you the truth? You understand, B'nai B'rith? You understand? We don't hate, you understand, Jewish people. We're telling them the truth. You understand? What we hate is the lies that you give into the world. You understand? That you propagate to the world by telling, you understand, you are the Jew. You understand? You are the biblical Jew when you are not. You hate. You understand? You hate us for stealing our identity, man. You hate us, you understand, for taking our land and doing all type of crimes and evil on our land. You hate us, man. We haven't shown hate. We've been telling the truth since 1969. We never, you understand, we haven't shown hate. We've been telling the truth. The truth cannot be hate, man. Salakia.
And Salakia, if I may. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, most time correct. Salakia, if I
Yes.
may, Paul said, am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? You know what I mean? And that's really why a lot of people be trying to call us haters or a hate group and this and that, because that's exactly what we're doing, is telling the truth. We're making our people put the mirror on themselves and the mirror on the oppressor to really see who they truly are. And that's why Paul said that, which is so heavy in Salakia.
Damn right. I wonder if they're gonna say that Kim Jong-un is not a racist and he's promoting hate when he's labeling the state of Israel as a terrorist state, or are they going to be too afraid of Rocket Man? I don't know. Who knows? Let's move on to the next point.
Tells me that the military is no place for a black man. Do you feel like that's a true
Bullshit.
statement? Okay.
Right now, I'm 100% disabled veteran. I get a nice check every month. They cancel out all my student loan debt. Man, don't be an idiot. Go.
Don't be an idiot.
Go.
Ain't got nothing else to do.
Go. if you don't have $100,000 to throw at your child for them to go to college, go.
There you go. There you go.
Right now, the biggest issue with debt in our country is student loan debt.
That's facts.
Come on, man. Let Uncle Sam. My true story. My mama told me, get in there, get everything you can from the white folks, and get out and bring it back.
Bring it back, and it gets passed down to your kids.
Come on, man. There's so many skills. Like, I literally just had a conversation with the young lady prior. I got a degree in logistics from the community college of the Air Force that I don't even use. She sat right here and talked about $1 billion industry with a degree I don't even use. I was like, God damn. Come on, man. I didn't pay for that. Hit me.
What would you say about all the mental illness people come back from being in war or military?
If you black, you got mental illness before you go in there anyway. Next.
My family.
Yeah, this nigga's an idiot.
Right.
Listen. This. Yeah. You know what? Don't listen to people like that. So that's literally what they call selling your soul. Selling your soul for a check. You might never even come back. Listen, I spoke with Afsa Kazakai Ma. He would say, you know, one time, right? We were talking to a brother on the TikTok who was also in the military. He would say the worst place, the place where where he experienced the worst levels of racism was when he was in the world in Esau's military. That's the worst place for you to be. You get me? Fight for what? You may never come back. Like, it's like, as a black veteran, right? He's damn near forgetting the story of the brother. I think is in the South. He came home as a black vet. I forgot if he was wearing his uniform or not. He got told to get off the bus. He got beat so bad by a police officer. He got blinded with his 2 eyes. He can't see no more. What are you talking about? Like, yo, you going, especially right now. You're gonna go to war in Palestine and Iran. Even if you survive that war, listen, you're not gonna survive Christ. You understand? What does it say? Let me bring this precept real quick. This is Isaiah chapter 31, verse 1. It says, "Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots. Listen, America is not as powerful as they claim they are, as they claim they were. These people went on a 20-year war with people in goddamn sandals, living in sand dunes in the desert, flinging rocks at them, and they cannot even win that war. They lost the war in Afghanistan. They're fighting what? They're fighting people in turbans with AK-47 that barely work, flinging rocks at them. Y'all got all the Apaches, helicopter, whatever. Listen, y'all got all the Call of Duty guns. Y'all can't even win a 20-year war. That's crazy. And he said, well, that's the best place for a black man. Listen, you go in the military. When you come out of the military, you think you're debt. You're still going to be in debt. You're going to come back. You're still going to be impoverished. You're still going to be oppressed. Don't listen to that nigga right here. Don't. They claim a problem in our country. This is not your country. What is it? Micah 2:10 says, this is not your rest. This is not your empire. You don't run anything. You finish this quick. Because they are many and in horsemen, because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. This is the problem. You think y'all still the big bad bullies in America. At some point, you know, you were just, even today, you're just used as pawns. You're expendable. At a moment's notice, they could just replace you. They'll draft you. They'll use you as the first. During World War I, we were used as a shield. During World War I, during World War II, we were used as a shield for the heathens. What are we talking about? Blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians have nothing to do in the oppressor's military. Fight for what? You come back to America, you're still a nigga. Don't have y'all forgot the clip of this brother that got assaulted and pepper spray and then you're killed by the police while he was in his military uniform?
Right.
You don't give a damn about that. There's a sister not too long ago. She was killed as well in the military. I just remember the Latina sister. She got raped and then killed. The other sister got acid poured on her genitals just to mask that she was raped. And she was killed. That's in the military that he tells you to join.
Right.
It doesn't matter if it's the Canadian military, the British, the American, the French. It's all going to be the same. Don't listen to this nigga talking about, yes, go ahead, sell your soul for a check.
It's a lock of priest. There's a brother, you understand, that they're trying to deport in Texas. I don't know if you heard about it. You understand, his father was in the military, and I believe they were overseas, and he was born in the, you understand, overseas in the military place, you understand, where they at. And he comes back, you understand, he's in Texas and whatnot, and they trying to deport him back to Jamaica, you understand, when he's never been in Jamaica. Meanwhile, his father served in the military. You understand? But that's not enough. You understand? Because the oppressor is such a devil. And this is the type of military that is telling you to join in. That won't give a damn about your child. Even after you sacrificed your life, put your life on the line for them, man. Salakia.
The brother got deported.
God.
He actually got deported. I know. His dad is an Army veteran. I think he was born on a base in Texas. He did get deported. Listen, they don't give a damn about you. They never will. You understand? You're gonna fight over there. You're gonna lose your child. They're not coming back. They don't even have to get shipped overseas anywhere. They're still not coming back. You understand? These sisters, they were not deployed. Guess what? They never came back. And they try to hide the bodies. Don't join the, you want to join the military? Come to the school.
Right.
That's the military you want to. You want to join Christ's military. You want to join God's military. Because let me show you. Let me jump down to verse 3 and I'm going to show you what's going to happen. Right? If you join the military, knowing that God is going to destroy them anyways, is what's going to happen. Isaiah chapter 31 verse 3. Now the Egyptians are men and not God, and their horses flesh and not spirit. When the Lord has stretched out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is holpen shall fall down, and they all shall fail together. When Christ comes back and destroy their military, you're going to fall with their military. That's what's going to happen. You understand? Don't think you're stronger than the Most High. Y'all, America say in God we trust. Well, God is gonna obliterate your military. God is gonna burn down America to a crisp, the smithereens. The same way y'all are bombing Palestine to smithereens, you know, he's gonna deal with both. We can deal with all the heathens. He's gonna reduce them to the Stone Age. You can't even win a war against people throwing rocks at you in Afghanistan. You're talking about, yeah, let's join the military. We're the best. They take care of everything, whatever the case is. They ain't taking care of shit. It's a lot. You know, talking about, what about the mental illness that results after the military? Well, he said people come in mentally ill already. So you're just supposed to add on to that mental illness? See, that's the problem, you know. Don't listen to anyone outside the I.S.U.P.K. Because you're going to listen to stupid Negroes like this. About, yeah, you know what? You're already sick in the head. Just come. Let's make it worse. At least they're paying you to be sick in the head. Don't do that. You know. Don't add on to your stress. Don't add on to your trauma. You're already traumatized. Don't add on to your trauma. If you're not traumatized, don't get traumatized. Don't do that. Why? You will not be the same person. You're already not the same person from the time that you grew up in poverty, in oppression. You want to make it worse by who knows what the things of the horrible things you see. I follow a brother, right? He said he was one of the best snipers. He says a lot of things are horrific that really you can't come back from that. He will never be the same person he was before the military. Some of the things they do, he was explaining that, yeah, he was explaining, right? They'll in some operations they'll make you go take pictures of the body that you dropped, no matter how mangled it is or whatever the case is, and then you go back home with all types of PTSD. But what? They don't have help for that. Especially if so-called Black, Latino, Native American Indians. That's how you end up on drugs. You come back, you do all types of fentanyl, heroin, crack cocaine, because you can't cope with the stress of the PTSD. That brother's saying, well, you crazy already. It's a lot, man.
So like appreciate, if I may add, the brother said, well, you know what, my mother told me, you know what I'm saying, get whatever I could get from these white people, you know what I'm saying? And this is why a righteous father is needed in the house, man. Because you will listen to a black woman that will tell you, you know what I'm saying, give your life to, you know what I'm saying, to white to the devil. Give your life away, man. Throw your life away. As long as you could, you know what I'm saying, could get some shekels from it. And this is, you know what I'm saying, the same Horish mentality that she just put on us in her son without him not knowing, without even her knowing. This is why a father, you know what I'm saying, the righteous father in the UPK is needed in every houses, man. You understand? And you a sister out there, you understand, like coming in the UPK, do your 90 days, you understand, and follow the protocols like this. You could have a man of God in your life, because you will tell your son, go to the military. He might come back with no leg, with one leg, with no arm. You understand? Just get what you could, you understand, from the oppressor, man. You understand? And why should we need crumbs from the oppressor when we could rule the entire earth, man? Salaki.
Not only that, but the same way he said, well, my mother told me to get whatever I can from the white man. Hey, listen, that stems from slavery. For those who don't know, it was a survival tactic ever since slavery. They see how destroyed the man is. They're like, you know what? I don't want my son to be destroyed like his father. So whatever the white man says, do it. You know, don't ask questions, whatever the case is. You know, this is a survival tactic that our sister had to adopt, because they see how their man has been destroyed. It's a thing called buck breaking that was extremely prevalent, especially in the islands, especially in Jamaica, which is another reason how us Benjamite, we're so against that alternative lifestyle. They used to rape the men in front of their whole family to destroy their spirit. Not just the spirit of the man, the spirit of the man, the women, the children. You think a mother would want that for her son? To protect the son, she said, don't go against the white man. Just do whatever the master say. And that's the result of it today. You know, intergenerational trauma. She's saying, get everything you can from these white people. Just do what they say. Join their military. You know, the police says this, just Whatever the white man says, just do it. That's it. That stems from slavery. Again, yes, a black man is needed in every black house, but this is the problem, right? What we need is a change of power.
Right.
The tables need to turn. You understand? Because a lot of brothers are being told to enlist as well in the military, but their father is telling them that. What you need is a righteous man that can only be found in the I.S.U.P.K. But what we need as a whole, as a society, even the heathens need that. They need us to be in power. What it said, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
Right.
You want to stop saying pray for Palestine, pray for India, whatever the case is, because you care more about the heathens than your own people? No sweat. Well, guess what? We need to be in power. To stop that disgusting cycle of having our sisters normalizing being whores and unprotected and teaching their children wrong. We need to be in power to make sure a black man, when I say black, I mean black, Latino, and Native American Indian, to make sure that these men are in every single household, and to fix the family structure of our people, we need to be in power. To go against white supremacy, you need black, Latino, and Native American Indian supremacy. Israelite supremacy is needed to fix all the issues that we could witness across the globe. It's a lot.
It's a lot, if I may, man. That's heavy you said that too, like, and that shows that we suffer from Stockholm syndrome. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? We fall in love with our captors and want to do right after them, and then we fight our own people for coming up against them. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure y'all done heard this at camp plenty of times. They be like, get a job. What y'all doing? Like, why y'all out here? We out here to tell the truth according to the Bible. We out here to teach our people who we truly are. And y'all telling us that we're committing a crime. That all we have is a Bible, our voice, and a microphone. And y'all call that committing a crime, man. But like you said, that man, he said that he was going to unalive a pastor like it was nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and this is the problem that we face when it comes to America with bringing out the truth, man. You understand? But I wouldn't have it no other way, man. Most high and correct. Like,
Damn right. And shout out to Officer Matabar. Y'all about to sir.
yeah, but you gotta-
But yeah, let me get the next clip. We got a few more things. You understand? Just don't join the military. You want to be in the military and fight for your people. Talking about fight for our country. Listen, fight for your people. Put in all black. Check in with your zone. Come into the school and be able to fight for your people. You understand? And the sisters can fight too, in the kitchen with the children.
Right. Damn right.
Yeah. Let the men go on the battlefield. You understand? We're not an Israelite church over here, where you got your wife as your reader. So you're reading for your wife.
No comment. That is crazy.
It's a lot. But this is for all you crackheads out here, right? So like I said, let me put if you want to join in, I forgot to put the StreamYard link in the chat to everyone who wants to chime in as well. It's an interactive show. You understand? Feel free to come up. I don't want, right? But those who think vaping is a healthy alternative to smoking, it says vaping has officially been linked to rare and irreversible. How do you pronounce that stupid English word? The white man's a devil, and that's a stupid language. A non-reversible lung disease. They call it the popcorn lung. If you think vaping is not harmful because you're not actually inhaling smoke, you're an idiot.
All right.
You're dumb as hell. Imagine that. This looks like a goddamn implosion from the lung. You understand? You're not smart because you think, well, it's weed. It's just a plant. You smoking that plant. Your lungs are made to breathe oxygen. Nothing else.
Right.
It says doctors have now confirmed that vaping is linked to permanent lung disease, and sadly, many teens have already been diagnosed. Vapes were marketed as a safe alternative to smoking, but the truth is, they're poisoning our bodies. You know what? You know what else? Yeah, Officer Matabar in the building. Shalom. Say about Shmata.
Yeah, well, what's going on?
One West Ground Zero already bringing the truth, nothing but the truth, unadulterated, unfiltered, never sugar-coated. That's a shirt. I'm gonna have to make we have 3 shirts today. It's a lot.
Right.
But you see what it says? It's been marketed as a safe alternative to smoking. Guess what? Smoking was not harmful before until they had to realize we have to start putting on the packs. Don't smoke when you're pregnant. You know, smoking causes cancer. It was not advertised like that before. I think, as a matter of fact, they were advertising smoking as healthy. You know, let me see if I can find an ad. They were advertising smoking as healthy before. Smoking cigarettes.
That's crazy work. Yeah, it's like, if I may, they trying to say it's so healthy, and they show
Yeah.
what
See,
people doing.
I think I
COVID-19.
found some. This is an article, I think probably from the 90s. It says beneficial effects of nicotine and cigarette smoking. The real, the possible, and the spurious. See, this is crazy, right? Smoking used to be advertised as healthy before, until they realized, well, you know what? It causes cancer. You know, we have to put on the pad that it causes cancer. I don't know why, but I think even in the vape products it says don't smoke. It's not good.
Right.
It's like saying, yo, don't do drugs. You become a crackhead. Then you do drugs and you complain that you became a crackhead. Don't go to church. You'll become a homosexual. And you go to church and then now you're waving a rainbow flag. You know, don't love whores. Don't be a whore. Don't love white people. You'll die. And then you love white people and then you get hung.
So, like, if I may, priest.
God.
Now, that article you just brought up, it says that there was beneficial facts or whatever from nicotine. Now, is this the same nicotine that you get from the Surgeon General that tells you if you smoke this, you basically will die or be unalive? Salakia. Like, that is the most contradicting thing I ever seen in my life, to say these are the things that are beneficial to you, but then we just gonna disregard the Surgeon General message that says do not smoke this. Like, I mean, it's to the point, like we said, man, this is why we call the oppressor the goddamn devil the Bible speak of. Because he's so deceptive and deceiving to our people. You understand what I'm saying? And somebody will read that and be like, and they will actually fight us for it, Barack. Hey, see, now if I smoke cigarettes, I got benefits from it. But then you're gonna be sounding like down that ET on home when you gotta put that damn thing up to your neck to keep when you keep on smoking these damn cigarettes, man. Salaki.
But really, that was an old that was back in the days, right? Nowadays, nobody's gonna say that. Nowadays, people are gonna say something like, "You could be a healthy smoker because if you eat right, if you listen." I remember I used to go to high school. This brethren talking about, "Yo, I don't have an issue with smoking cigarettes." This man used to smoke cigarettes before going on the football field, the American football field, to be specific, not the real.
I knew you about to say that.
You know. The man was smoking like 2 cigarettes, going on the field. Brent's like, yo, I have no issues because I run, I go to the gym. They pull up this article, right? It says the truth behind the healthy smoker myth. When it comes to cancer prevention, the damaging effects of smoking can't be reversed by exercise or a healthy diet. You must be really dumb thinking you're not going to get cancer because you run on a treadmill, but you smoke before going to the gym. How does that even make sense? How does that reverse the effects of cancer of lung cancer?
Right.
It says there is no such thing as a healthy smoker, especially when it comes to cancer prevention. You're telling me you could inhale gas from an exhaust pipe and be like, yo, listen, I go to the gym. You know, I'm immune to the gas from the exhaust pipe. You understand? Listen, it's like, and I know growing up in the hood, you know, we think like, oh shit, we see functioning drug addicts. This man could change a tire. You know, this man runs on the treadmill. You'll never know he's a crackhead. It doesn't stop him from losing his teeth. It doesn't stop him from overdosing. What are you talking about? Listen, I'll see the nigga on the treadmill. And you're gonna die tomorrow on that crack pipe. What are you talking about? You go to the treadmill you go 7 days a week. Listen, even if you're a vegan, you still die of fucking lung cancer if you smoke cigarettes. What are you talking about? You eat the non-GMOs, you eat biological products, you know, no pesticide, you drink clean, you have clean drinking water from the mountains and still filter that and boil it. You smoke cigarettes, you're going to die.
Right.
It's a lot here. You know? You see, good night. We have a few more. About to close out. You know. Let me bring this one up.
Reggae. Is that a thing? All right, let's see it.
Rolling out here on this highway.
Ooh, vibes.
There's a memory in mind. They always know right where to find me.
Come on now.
From the Canyon Rocks to the dive bar off 65. Never far behind.
Got that swing.
Lonely won't leave me alone. Run until I run out of road. Heartache just keeps tagging along. It don't matter if I'm here or
Hey,
gone.
you don't like reggae.
You're in a city and a town.
Even
that
country
I
reggae.
don't feel you around. Hiding in the haze of a cigarette smoke. Or at the bottom of my whiskey bowl. Lonely won't leave me alone.
Hey, it's a lot here. Listen, this is the problem when we let heathens in our circle. That's a job fight. That's not a brother. Just so y'all know.
Oh man.
That's a Hawaiian group.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the problem when we let China Mac in. Listen, we have the Fayetteville cookout. No heathens allowed. So we can prevent that shit. You understand?
Hey, so that means that he ain't got nothing to do with he ain't got nothing to do with reggae or country music.
Exactly.
Like what?
Listen, sing me a Moana song. Sing me a Moana song. You understand? What is it again? Wait, what is it? The Rock was singing the song. Be happy or thank you. You're welcome. Yeah. Sing that shit. You understand? Sing that shit. Don't be singing no reggae, no country. And I'm pretty sure the crazy part is, if it would have been a brother, he probably would have killed it. Not the way that he did it, obviously. It's horrible. It wasn't even good together. I'm pretty sure a brother can make a country reggae song, and I'm pretty sure I could find it right now. But you know what you to do? What's his name? Maui, whatever the Rock character was in Moana. Sing the "You're Welcome" song. That's it.
But Salaki, if I may, bro, I was still looking for the reggae part of the damn song.
You didn't hear
Where
it?
was it at?
They're playing it both at the same time. That's really what it is.
Oh my god! If that ain't the most culture vulture shit I ever seen in my life, bro. Like what? I thought it was supposed to have some like the vernacular of the what I'm saying, like the reggae tone or something. It was the music that was man. Stop it, man. You know what? So like, if I may, I would just say this. This is why America is so destroyed and so terrible, right? And why I say that, because if we was not here, bruh, America would be so damn boring. No flavor, no sauce, none of that. Like, we bring the livelihood to America, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why Christ said we are the salt of the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot here.
Imagine you go to a cookout and you listen to this.
Oh my God, no.
This is why, we have to emphasize no heathens allowed. We don't want to hear this shit. Even in the kingdom, I don't want to hear that. Listen, sing that shit instead.
It's happening, yeah.
strange feeling. I know it's a lot.
You understand? Sing that instead. We don't want to hear
When you're
anything.
staring at a demigod, what can I say except you're welcome?
Yeah. Sing that instead. Sing that. You understand? Stick. What do you say? Stick to your guns. Stick to your culture. And even The Rock. The Rock is a brother, by the way. He just loves the side of his mother and hates his own people. But stick to your culture. Sing Moana. Do the. I don't know what they do over there. They do the hula hoop with the dress with the leaves.
Yeah.
Whatever they call it. Let's stick to that. You understand?
Salakia. If I could, Priest, I don't know if y'all ever seen the movie Sinners, right? But there was a part in the movie Sinners where I forgot the devil's name. He was a vampire. He came to the door and they was just a jamming, you know what I'm saying? They was
Yeah,
smoking
the little Irishman.
Yeah. And then they started saying, we picked poor Robin clean. They just are looking at them like, what the hell are we listening to right now? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how unflavored this damn song is right here. Like, you know what I mean? And they're like, we want to play y'all band. It's like, well, why y'all can't go do that over there where y'all at? That's the same thing to these jam fights. Like, what music do y'all actually have to call yourselves music? You understand what I'm saying? And see, this is the point that we got to realize as Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. We are the sugar honey iced tea because they always want to take what we have that's dear to us and make it their own. But then we don't even want to claim it. You understand? From the fried chicken to our women to the music to the way that we dress, they want all that, man. But then they make it look bad in our eyes. Again, that's why we call the oppressor the devil, the Bible speaker, man. Salakia.
Yeah, I was trying to find that clip of Sinners. I don't know exactly what you're talking about. Damn. Like, they trying to sell themselves like, yo, listen, we could rock out the music. We got it. Don't worry about it. I'm like, damn, this is, they're trying to sell themselves like niggas used to do. Like, man, trust me. And see, this is what I hated about the Sinners, because why? They're always trying to have the Irish right by the niggas. Listen, the Irish are the white trash of white society. They say, well, these are your people because they weren't slaves as well. The Irish was never slaves. They were indentured servants. We had Irish slave master. If I'm not mistaken, Bob Marley's father was Irish. The Irish hate. We touched on that last time. Conor McGregor donated a bus to a racist Irish group. They're in the bus talking about, you black cunts, get the hell out of the country. This stuff. Shit. Gingers are black. It's a lot.
The last camp we did, we got a boot kiss from a goddamn Irish man. So
all sign Christ. All
sign Christ. Damn right. Damn right.
That's the Lord right there.
Like the brother was saying about the Sinners, if you look at it when the Irish was playing the music, right, you always got that one Negro that want to feel some kind of way. You had like the brother, the twin. He was like, hold up. He kind of was feeling it. He wanted to like it.
Right.
Like, that's the problem with our people. You always get that one Negro that's going to want to accept them. Wait, hold on. They ain't so bad. Let's let it know. You see what happened in the end. They came to destroy and terrorize everything.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I got the clip right here.
And Salaki, before you play that clip out of one, that's so heavy what you said on Samara Bar, because that same brother that was feeling the vibe, he ended up getting turned into just like what one of them was. You understand what I'm saying? See, I notice whenever I watch movies, I'm pretty sure y'all can attest to this too. I look at it through the lens of the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, again, that was basically like Stockholm Syndrome that he did. He was just vibing to it, like Ottawa said. And then guess what? He even was turned. And then he even tried to turn his own brother. You understand what I'm saying? Salaki.
I'm right. Let me see if that's good.
You wouldn't mind us coming in now, would you? We hungry as dogs.
Woof, woof.
You fellers must be the owners of this establishment.
That's right. And you are?
We just came here to play. Here, I'll show you.
Pick poor Robin clean. Pick poor Robin clean.
I picked his head, I picked his feet. I would have picked his body, but it wasn't fit to me. Let's go now.
I was waiting for him to them to say, I picked cotton as well. So
Right.
you know, but yeah, we have one last thing, yeah, to show you that, listen, no matter how you feel like white people could come to the cookout, never forget this. And this is going to be the last one. It says prosecutors have dismissed charges against a man who posted online about fantasizing about shooting a black child who rang his doorbell. He said they couldn't establish intent to commit harm. Then you want to say, you know, he said, this is why my kids don't go door to door for fundraisers. People are disgusting. He posted, he said, you lucky we weren't home. To shoot your dumbass bitch. That's what he said. This is him right here, Tyler Chambers. You understand? These are the same people you wanted to cook out. What's the white man named, the comedian that's friend with Kevin Hart? He's a he.
Owen.
Yeah, Gary Owens.
Gary Owens, yeah. He was married to a black woman too.
She left him. But this is the problem. Never forget that this is the nature of these people. You understand? Yeah, we mentioned what a couple weeks ago that you cannot even have your children in their own backyard to blow bubbles without worrying about them being bear maced in the face. That happened 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. Right. Two little sisters blowing bubbles in their backyard and they're getting bear maced in the face by an 80-year-old devil. Listen, drink
that's why I had that devil come on that class and bow down and virtually kiss the boots. That's exactly why.
On site, Christ. Lord allowed they come up on the show and give us a boot kiss. You understand? Come up on the show, come to camp. Lick up the dust of our feet. That's the least you could do. You understand? We don't even listen. I don't even care whether you do it or not. I'm not here for you. I'm here to wake up my people and let them know that the same people you're told to worship and to love and to forgive and forget. Let your children go door to door to sell chocolate. And he said, you're lucky we weren't home. We would have shot your dumbass. That's what he said. He's bragging about on social media. Trump, elected president, being re-elected president, it just opened up like freedom for racists. Right. Everybody could just be openly racist right now and not face any repercussions. The prosecutor said we didn't determine any intent to harm, actually. It's freedom of speech, I guess. You know, but he didn't want Commander John YAHANNA coming over here in Canada. They said we have to warn the city of Toronto to prevent this hate group from the U.S. Listen, we out here. We're in Toronto, we're in Montreal, we're in France, we're in the UK. You can't prevent this truth from spreading across the four corners of the earth where we were scattered.
Right.
You understand? You can kick out the I.U.P.K from France. We understand that you're against homosexuality, but you can't be against the truth. You can't stop it.
That's
You can stop spreading a virus. This is the reason why you kick out the purple faggots from there, the purple church from there. You can't stop it. And Salaki. You know, I was to chime in before we ended because I know Kudam had a public service announcement as well. Kudam, you got a public service announcement.
Hey, most high in Christ, man. Hey, shalom. You know about Shem Shabbat to my brothers. You know about Shemal Thumb by Shem Shout to my sisters. Preaching officer 500 Kudam. You understand? Out of Fayetteville, North Carolina, under Commander General YAHANNA, under Captain I.S.U.P.K, man. Listen, if you Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, man, next week, starting July the 3rd, you understand? We have the Carolina Coke Classic Cookout. You understand? Well, we gonna be having Gentleman Hyman, you understand, starting it off with the scripture breakdown. You understand? We got a kids kickball tournament. We're gonna be hitting up the club, man. We got some bars we're gonna be going to. And you understand, we got a special surprise for you. I don't know if I can say it right now, but we're gonna be definitely hosting it at a special place. You understand that Commander General YAHANNA, we feel under the Lord, we feel is gonna be proud of the work that we're doing. You understand? But again, the 3rd through the 6th, man, the 6th is the actual cookout. You understand what I'm saying? Man, come through, man, and have some free drinks, some free food, free brotherhood, and free sisterhood, man, under the spirit of Commander, so like in the spirit of the Most High in Christ and the Commander General YAHANNA. The water, man.
Damn right.
Damn
That,
right.
that was another successful episode of One West Ground Zero Podcast. You understand? With Officer 1000, Officer 5000 Matabar with us. Water for joining us out of one. Officer 1000 Adiyar. Myself, the host, doing the most, the lightning of the most high. Sir Wolf. These are my pronouns. Call me Master if you're a heathen. Call me Lord. Call me Sir Wolf, the lightning of the most high, the host doing the most, Officer 500 for Rocky, Alabama, Nyamian, and I'm a nigga cute, Bizzle, man, Mizzle, Officer 500 for Dom. That's it. We'll see you next Sunday, Israel. Shalom.
Israel, July 3rd to July 6th, we're going to have the North Carolina cookout in Fayetteville. This year, the cookout is going to be in Fayetteville at Seabrooks Park. Don't miss it, Israel. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are all invited. All right? We're going to bring you on and show you all where slaves were brought to be sold. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And on Sunday, we're going to have a cookout. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, bring your family. Kids, your wives, aunt, uncle, grandma, everybody. We're going to have a fun time at Seabrook Park. Shalom.
I'm taking a look in the streets. It's real every day what I see. We constantly searching for peace. My people just wanna be free. We tired of the cell blocks and the bullshit. That lying nigga in the pulpit. Same shit, but a different day. I speak truth, they ain't come to play. You in the way, better move, nigga. That follow no way gon' be cruel, nigga. Say you're gonna get that tool, nigga. Matter of fact, get you by two, nigga. You see the signs that's in front of you? Snatching the rough from up under you. Shit is gonna fall, yeah, I promise you. Make up your mind what you gonna do. You heard it? Now.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to I.S.U.P.K.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.